motivation, aggressiveness, discipline, and the fortitude to never say die. That's what it takes to be an airborne soldier.
Ain't that a bitch?
And we're rolling. How's it going? Welcome to Chet Shaving Channel. How y'all doing? Sinuses. It's about 50 degrees outside. It's sunny. It's starting to warm up. We're going to have another cold. We're going to have rain all this weekend. Then Monday, I think it's going to get back to 22. First 2 days at work, it was, I had my long johns on. Okay, before we start, some of you know I'm into the macabre horror movies. Well, this is one of my favorite horror movies. They finally released it on DVD. I think you can watch it on YouTube. If you can, I'll put the link. But it's called Encounters with the Unknown, and it's narrated by Rod Serling. Twilight Zone. Did you know he was a war hero? Yeah. It's about 3 stories. One of them's a rendition, another version of Resurrection Mary. Resurrection Mary, look it up. It's an old Chicago ghost story, but the intro is creepy. So, yeah. All right, let me put this over here. All right, I got a new soap. It's called Livonia. I think that's how you pronounce it. My wife gave it a 3. I like Sterling soaps, but I don't like using them online. I like using them on my off time. And the reason why is I like to use different stuff, but I mainly like to use Subtle Art Soaps, Hendrix Classics, and Vanillay. Oh, and congratulations to Brian. He got his $50 gift card. My email got hacked. So, but yeah, they're good soaps. I like to use them on my off shaves. But this is a new scent. It's kind of weird. At the top of it's like chocolate looking, and the bottom's like white. It kind of smells like Haverford, but this smells a little oody and spicy. This smells vanilla and tobacco-y. So that's what I do with the sample pucks. So I scooped some out, and let's go ahead and I got in the Prince and Nursery bowl. These are nice little bowls. They got like a rough texture so they don't slip. I'm going to be using my Yaki 24. It looks like a 22. But fits my hand just right. It looks like a 22. So let's put some hot water on it. Let's get it soaking just a minute. Hold on 1 second. Okay. You remember last time when I got my 105 plate for the Game Changer? I got the UFO halo handle. I didn't have a good shave when I used the Astra Green. Well, I tried a Rex blade in it. 3rd use, and loads of freaking difference. Perfect aggression. Now, usually I don't go like higher than 85 on aggression, but I don't know. It just seems like the perfect aggression. So we're going to be doing that today. Since I already got this soaked, let's go ahead and drain it out. That's how I drain it out, like that. Let's go ahead and do a ladder. I haven't done a ladder in a while. Smells good. Smells really good. Not my favorite sterling scent, but it smells good. I like these little seashell rings, nautilus rings. Larry Shaves, thanks for the kind words yesterday. I'm going to do a who's who of shaving too, so I'm only doing one video a week, so I mean, I'm still working 5 days a week. Next week I gotta work, well, tomorrow I gotta start a 6-day work week. They're gonna change my days up a little bit. Days off. Okay, water. It's been really miserable. Last night it was cold. All I did was slept yesterday, got up around 3, and I got some bad news from a close friend, family member up in West Virginia. What's weird is I didn't know this guy was from the same town that I'd meet my future wife that I have now. He worked with me at the prison down here, and he went back to West Virginia, went to the state police academy. But he's now the chief of Philippi, West Virginia Police Department. Do you know anything about Philippi, West Virginia? They got a covered bridge that was used in the Civil War, still there. But do you know anything else about Philippi, West Virginia? Do you watch the Addams Family? Lurch, that's where he's from. Seriously, and his son looks just like him. All right, let's go ahead and get some water on the face. Get her. Yeah, this smells really good. I think I've already told you, my favorite scents from Sterling or Baker Street, Zucca, they don't make it anymore. Campania, Tuscany, they don't make that anymore. I can't get the... Larry from Larry Shave was saying they redone Sharp Dressed Man. I don't remember even smelling or using Sharp Dressed Man. I looked in my sample puck stash. I didn't have any. So, all right, here we go. Razor Rock Game Changer. No, his mother died. She used to live in Sunny Hills down here. They all my wife, her parents, and them transplanted from West Virginia to here. His mother died, so that was bad news. I haven't talked to him in years. All right, Razor Rock Game Changer 1.08. I'm already into 8 minutes. I'm just getting into the shave. Oh, yeah. That's really good. I sound like Cartoon Mark. And we're going to have a shave with it coming up next. Doot, 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 doot. Well, I lost a little money. I lost almost $1,000 on my drop money. That's about 1/5 of my retirement from the state. I lost a crap load of money when Trump started all the tariffs. I lost, I'd say about a good $12,000, but it came right back a month later. They said start market plunge yesterday. All this Greenland stuff going on. Ever tell you I had to go train in Greenland? I got chased by a polar bear. Well, we got chased by a polar bear. We just made it to the half track and we closed the door, and the bear clawed the door. And when we got back, I took a picture of it, lost the picture. So I don't know where it's at. I lost a lot of pictures. Yeah, you got Google Photos. But if you've been watching the news, they're going to deploy military to Minneapolis, and who they're going to send is the 11th Airborne. They're stationed out of Alaska. I don't know which fort. But when I was at Fort Wainwright, Alaska, they were the 6th Infantry Division was transitioning from airborne infantry to straight leg infantry. So I got to do 2 jumps in the Arctic. I did one from a Chinook, and I did one from a C-17, I think. C-7 or C-17. Because they're phasing out the C-141B Starlifter. That's one of the planes I jumped out of. There's a guy I worked with at the prison. I don't know where he's at now. But he was a maintenance guy in the Air Force. And he said the C-141B was a walking death trap. But there's an Air Force museum in Macon, Georgia I've been wanting to go to. And I've been wanting to go to the Allman Brothers museum there too. I can't do both in 2 days, but the weather's been really crappy now, and I haven't had much time working 5 days. So they got a C-141B Starlifter there, and I was going to give a presentation on what's it like to jump out of one. But the 11th Airborne was reactivated in 2022. It was an old unit, I think, in World War II. And they deactivated them. 6th Infantry Division ain't no more either. They done away with them. I don't know who's running the show up there now. But I was watching a thing on UFOs and Bigfoot, and they had a lot of UFO sightings at Fort Greely, and you got to have a somewhat of a clearance to get on Fort Greely, to be stationed there. Not everybody can be stationed there. They do a lot of weapons testing there, secret weapons testing. And it's doing really good. Perfect aggression. I want to get some O-rings and put them around these rings so I can have a little bit better grip. But I'm also going to do some tutorial videos too, because there's a lot of new people getting into wet shaving. And I've been wanting to do this vlog down in my hometown, but the weather's been crappy. Could be worse. I got a weeper right there. Yeah, we're getting pretty smooth. And let's dump this water. like to ride around in snowmobiles. We was mainly protecting the pipeline from terrorists up in Alaska. This is 1991. I got recalled for Desert Storm. And I learned how to ski with all my equipment on, my rucksack and all that. That was a big accomplishment. Okay, against the grain. Perfect aggression. Yeah, I slept all day till 3. I got up and talked with Shane a little bit, the police chief from Philippines. 8, and then we went back to bed at like 10 o'clock. I'm getting older. It was cold. I get out, do my scans, do my pictures, I get right back in the car and crank up the heat. Now, Rex blades are not cheap. They're good blades. They're not good for the money, but they're kind of a luxury thing. I'm just using a brand new blade to show you how good they work in these razors. I can get 4 to 5 shaves off of them. I mean, Rodman, they have sent me some free samples of soap, so I can't complain. Okay, I think I'm good. I'm going to do my rinses. I'm going to come back for the post-shave and review. So stay with me. Okay, I'm back. I did about 3 hot, 3 warm, and 3 cold. Let's do some balance sticks, see how we did. Two right here, 1 wrist out of 5. All right, what we use? We use Subtle Arts pre-shave soap. Ooh, I should have took this out of the thing. It's kind of drippy. Subtle Arts pre-shave soap. Let's put this over here. We use Livonia from Subtle Art Soaps. I think you can still get it. We whipped it up in Prince in the Nursery bowl with my Yaki 24 twisty black. It's a good synthetic travel brush. We whacked it off with Game Changer 1.05 plate with a UFO haloed handle. We used a brand new Rex blade. Good blades, are not cheap though. And we used a Mega Allen block. Let's go ahead and wipe it off. Okay, and we're gonna do a unscented sterling soap. We're going to do a Kinsur's Burn. I'm surprised they haven't done a parody on him on Saturday Night Live. We're going to do the Kinsur's Burn. Oh, good burn. Good burn, yeah. Yeah, I'm doing it right. I like making light fun of people. That's just the way I am. All right. Well, I hope you enjoyed the new soap from Sterling Soaps, and I'll try to get some more videos done. Y'all have a good day, and airborne all the way. All right. We'll catch you later. Bye.